Assalamualaikum and good greetings. So today we'll be watching another video by Bobby's Perspective. This is titled Christian Reacts to the Quran. A very serious book. This is mind-blowing. So I'm interested to know to what exactly that he think this is mind-blowing. So without further ado, let's watch.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Bobby. Guys, lately we've been reacting to many Islamic videos. However, plenty of them were very emotional.
Wait a minute, is that his background? Meaning the books as well as the lady there and the tree? Is that like a wallpaper or?
Very motivational in nature. I personally prefer the logical, rational,
or perhaps this is just a green screen and he have like a background picture, right?
Even stoic approach. This is why a subscriber of mine, WebBro, reached out to me and recommended this video called The Quran.
Okay, so it's actually like a snapshot of the video that will be watched. Okay.
A very serious book for those who have knowledge. By there is no clash. If you guys have more relaxed, rational videos for me to react to, please post them in the comment section below. And now let's have a look.
There's a book that sits on my bookshelf that is unlike any other. It invites people to go out and learn about the world in order to better make sense of what was written in it and in order to prove its own authenticity beyond a shadow of a doubt. In fact, the book encourages its readers to read, learn, ponder and question things, so much so that the first word revealed from the book was read. But it doesn't stop there. The book goes on to challenge its readers, especially the scientists and scholars among them, with statements such as, "We will show them our signs in the universe and in their own selves until it becomes manifest to them that this is the truth."
She remembered the Quran quite well, I am surprised.
These similes we put forward for mankind, but none will understand them except those who have knowledge. The author of this book gives us the total freedom to either believe or disbelieve in what he wrote, but at the same time the author tells us that he also has the freedom to determine our fate after death with either eternal happiness in paradise or an eternal painful punishment in hell. There is no third option. The following is just one quote from the book's many profound passages, given as a quick and simple example to help you understand what I mean. The author swears that indeed what is written inside this book is very serious and is not a joke.
The way that I understood the Quran whilst reading it was that it came as a warning.
Is that the author swears by two phenomena that at the time the book was revealed, 1400 years ago, were completely unknown to man in any way. The quote is as follows: "By the sky which has the bounce, by the earth which has the crack." Indeed, what is written inside the book is very serious, and it's not in jest. Do you know what these two phenomena are? I will tell you. Simply put, when space is stretched out, it bounces, while when the Earth is stretched out, it cracks. Although we can't see a bounce in the sky, in 1916, Einstein's game-changing theory of relativity determined that spatial bodies move in the fabric of space in much the same way as a child bounces on a stretchy trampoline. And although we've always intuitively known that rocks are incredibly strong and can't be stretched apart, in 1789, when Iceland's sulfur fissure was opened, and in 1927, when the first crack in the Earth was recorded in the Arizona desert, it was confirmed just how fragile and changeable our Earth really is.
Wow, man.
A book from 1962 entitled Notes on Earth Fissures in Southern Arizona by Geraldine Robinson and Dennis Peterson published the information about the cracks in the Earth that were first recorded in Arizona.
Who is this woman? I'm really impressed with her knowledge, and I didn't know those facts about the Earth cracking, for example. One thing I want to add to my previous comment about the Quran being a warning. When we look around, we definitely see that there is something very, very wrong with society nowadays. As Christians, we say we have fallen very, very far. We have fallen from grace. I think everybody can agree, no matter what the religion, that there is something extremely off with society nowadays. Now, if we look into the biblical history and we look at Sodom and Gomorrah, for example, we see that when people got very, very boastful, very proud, very degenerate, this is when God punished them. And so the Quran came as a reminder to us people so we don't stray off the narrow path and get God's punishment.
Only in 1916 that science learned that the
Yeah, I do have the same question about the lady. Who is she actually?
sky, space, has a bounce to it, which is at the heart of Einstein's theory of relativity. And it was only in 1927 that science learned that the Earth has cracks. Yet, not unsurprisingly, the ancient book that I speak of contains numerous proofs in the form of scientific facts and natural wonders that were only discovered by scientists centuries later. How is this possible? How could a book revealed so long ago, before the advent of basic modern tools and technologies, contain such accurate information about scientific phenomena? There is only one explanation for such a thing. The author of the book is the creator of the universe. The book was written by God himself. Do you know the book that I'm talking of? It's called the Holy Quran and is such an impressive book that it would forever change the course of the world. The Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad over the course of 23 years in the 6th century.
Who is this
It was a
woman?
miracle back then and remains a miracle to this day. Though the Prophet Muhammad received the revelation and transmitted it to the people, he did not have any part in writing it. In fact, the Prophet Muhammad was illiterate. He never learned to read or write. What makes the Quran so unique is that it contains wisdom and knowledge that never gets outdated. And for a book from the 6th century, that's pretty exceptional.
Yeah.
Not only has the Quran stood the test of time and remained accurate, even with all the modern advancements mankind has been able to accomplish with the help of cutting-edge technologies, the Quran has, in numerous chapters, challenged anyone who doubts its authenticity to come up with something that can stack up against it.
This is a crucial fact. The Quran truly always asks the reader to reflect, to question, to think. Reading any other book, I never felt so personally addressed by the author, personally questioned to use my reasoning to think.
Many disbelievers at the time of the Prophet like to spread the lie.
Yeah, so that is where I think the perhaps the difference between because we normally compare the Quran with the Bible, right? Because at least based on, because I'm not sure which belief you belong to, right? But at least from the claim of the book itself, Quran claims to be from God and addressed directly to us as the creation, and hence that's why the question is, we can feel from the language, from the sentence and narrative, that the author directly address us, directly question us to ponder, to evaluate, and to challenge, whether if you do not believe, then challenge this book. I cannot claim to have read the Quran, the Bible. Sorry, I cannot claim to have read the Bible because I have only read small passages from it. But the reason why I haven't really put my time on that is because from the claim itself, there's not much reason for me to invest much time on that book, right? Because from the claim itself is very, very different. So hence, when I put my time on the Quran and it convinced me that it actually comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of the world, that's the conclusion.
That the Quran was written by the Prophet himself instead of God Almighty. This is how the Quran responded to their false claims. Or do they say he, Prophet Muhammad, has forged it, this Quran? Nay, they believe not. Let them then produce a recitation like it if they are truthful. And if you are in doubt as to what we have revealed from time to our servant, then produce a chapter like thereunto and call your witnesses or helpers, if there are any, besides Allah, if your doubts are true. In short, the Quran challenged them, just as it has challenged scholars, intellectuals and scientists for the past 1400 years to refute the messages and declarations contained within it. None have yet been able to meet this challenge, and that's for a good reason. The word of God is foolproof. So join us as we delve into the fascinating pages of the Holy Quran, the miracle that keeps on giving.
Alright guys.
I'm interested to know, because I don't, so is the lady a Muslim? That's my question number one. And number two, what channel is this? And because from what is mentioned at the end of the video, it seems like the channel will actually explore the Quran perhaps from the scientific perspective. And I'm interested, maybe I will look into which channel is this after this.
And this is it, the video cuts off here. I really wish it would continue. Wow, I'm really mind blown by the presentation. I would never expect a Western woman to speak so highly about the Quran, to speak so highly about Prophet Muhammad. I'm especially amazed with the scientific facts here. This is why in the near future I would really love to react to a video that compiles all the scientific miracles in the Quran. If you guys know any type of video like that, please let me know in the comment section. Thanks again to WebBro for recommending this video. This is absolutely my style of video. I love doing reactions to such rational material. Alright guys, but this is it for today's video. If you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please do so. And if you want to support this channel, all the links are in the description box below. Thank you very much. As always, may God bless you all. Much love and peace.
Alright, so obviously this is a good video. Let's thumbs up. Alright, so that's the video by Bobby's perspective. There's not much elaboration there because he just said that it is mind-blowing, the facts that is being presented. And yeah, the way that it is being presented by the lady is interesting, because for academics, perhaps for those who like intellectual discussion, that presentation is like, in terms of the presentation, the way it is presenting, the presentation style, it is top tier, to me at least. Yeah, I'm interested to know more from that channel. Maybe we'll react some of this video from that channel if we can find it, and to respond to Bobby's perspective, or I'm assuming the name is Bobby. He didn't speak much of it, so I don't have much to speak on this. Perhaps in other video where he share his perspective on things, because that's where I like his video, because he share what his honest perspective on things. Thank you for watching. See you next time.